Okay, let us know about reflection of light, on a plane surfaces like a plane mirror, See here, we know every day we are using mirror, right? So a plane mirror is a thin, flat and highly smooth surface or sheet of a glass having a coating of silver. So these plane mirrors are generally made by depositing a thin layer of silver metal on the backside of the plain glass sheet. Backside of the plain glass sheet is plain glass plain glass sheet. Plain glass sheet. Then the silver layer is protected by a coating of some other red color or red paint. The reflection of light in plane mirror takes place at the silver surface in it. So, for example, if it is a transparent glass sheet, if this side is coated with a silver, for example, here I am applying some piece of chalk which is able to see you, right? Then just like it acts as a plane mirror. It is not a plane mirror, just imagine that on a plain sheet of glass, the back side or one side of the glass sheet is coated with silver and some other paint, then it is called as a plane mirror. So plane mirror, this is the coating of silver, but nowadays instead of silver coating, aluminum is coating instead of silver, because of silver is more expensive than aluminum is much cheaper than the silver and reflect light very well. So, but in our chapter light, we can represent the plane mirror like this. We can represent the plane mirror in the diagrams. Plane mirror in the diagram. A straight line having a number of short oblique lines once. So straight line, very short lines, obliques, this represent the plane mirror. Actually plane like this, but in our chapter for drawing diagrams, for ray diagram, we can represent the plane mirror. Okay, represent the plane mirror, the straight line, the short and oblique lines on one side. So what will happen if a light rays are incident? If the light rays are incident on the plane surface or the plane mirror, and usually light can reflect on any surface. Here also reflection takes place. So thin, flat and smooth sheet of glass, smooth surface, what kind of reflection takes place? In case of a plane mirror? So regular reflection takes place. Here some points we have to remember that a ray of light is a straight line along which light travels. Light ray means light ray means the straight line along which light travels. Along light travels. If it is the light travels, this line represent ray of light or light. So bundle or many group of or combination of many light rays are called beam of light. Is called beam of light. Group of light rays is called beam of light. So beam nothing but group of light rays. The line which represent the light travel, it represents the light travel, that is the light ray. Group of light rays or bundle of light rays are called beam of light. Light rays are called beam of light, right? So then object and image. Sometimes we need to know object means. Generally we know that we are the object. Anything can have some mass and value, we can say that matter. So nothing but the material or the substance or object. But in our chapter, object means anything which gives light. Anything which gives light is called object. Anything which gives light or reflect the light when the light incident or anything we place in front of the mirror. Other one, anything we place in front of the mirror. In front of the mirror is called object. Then what about the image? Object and image. Image is an optical appearance. Image is an optical appearance produced optical appearance produced. When this optical appearance is produced, when light rays coming from an object, when light rays coming from an object. What is an object? Anything which gives light, or the object which is placed in front of the mirror. Object are reflected from the mirror, or refracted from the lens. Is called the image. So when we look into the mirror, when we look into the mirror, we are able to see our image. Our image. So, image is an optical appearance. How this appears? We are when we look into the mirror, we are in front of the mirror. So, we act as an object. But we cannot produce the light, but we can give the light. How? When the light ray from the source of light, either the sunlight, the electric bulb, incident on us, right, and reflect. Incident on us and reflected towards the mirror. So, the light rays are incident on the mirror from us. That means we are acts as an object. From the object, light rays are incident. We know when the light rays are incident, they reflect. So, where the all reflected rays from the mirror, or where all the refracted rays from the lens meet or converge at the point an image is formed. So, image is an intersecting point. Image is an intersecting point of all the reflected rays, from the mirror, what are all the refracted rays, refracted rays by a lens. By a lens is called the image. The intersecting point of all the reflected rays, or the refracted rays is called image of an object. There are two types of images. One is real image and virtual image. So, real image means the image which forms or which caught on the screen. The image which forms or produced or caught on the screen. Is called real image, which cannot caught or form on the screen. Is called virtual image. Image is formed. How? Where the image of an object is formed, the point where all the reflected rays from the mirror or all the refracted rays by the lens are meet, at that point the image is formed. So, two types real image. If all the reflected rays or the refracted rays converge at the screen and the image is formed on the screen, such kind of image is called real image. If the image is formed by the indirect meeting of intersecting point of all the reflected rays or refracted rays are called virtual image. So we are able to see we are able to take a picture that is formed on some screen. So it is a real image. Otherwise, the image formed inside our eye. Inside our eye is an example for real image. Example for real image. So these are the some terms which are related to reflection of light to plane surfaces, plane mirror. What is plane mirror? Object image, real image, virtual image. These are points we have to understand, because then the coming topic is image formed by a plane mirror and characteristics.